be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. The combo up front is Draymond in post. Stephen Curry is out there with Moses Moody. And it's Butler in at the three. Just 4 to shoot. On target from range.
You have to stay in ball shirt out there or he will rise and fire.
And a deep three from Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's the Hornets' ball. It's a three-point game. And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news. But let's be honest. He is one of one. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
Here's ball. The Warriors getting their last shot to go.
2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Moody with the putback.
Relentless. You will never outwork Draymond.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass the ball. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Moody, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
The three from Ball. Knocks it down from distance. Ball's got 9. 55 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
With his touch, Curry can beat you from inside as easily as he can outside.
Here's Ball. Lays it up and banks it in. 11 points in the game.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
And there's the call on Lamelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the board.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Green, and here's Hield. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Horford, and Horford powers it home.
Gritty player in there for the board and the score. Horford, he's fighting for his own.
Ball outside. Soft touch off the glass.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him, just let it roll.
Lamelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. His fingerprints were all... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Back over to you.
One of the best. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
I like how aggressive Lamelo has been tonight. I mean, just looking for his shot consistently.
A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Knipple is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knipple is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings. And This is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Warriors make some changes. Green comes in for Horford, and it's Curry in for Hield. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
Aggressive finish. You can see Kuminga is very confident in his athleticism in these spaces.
Out to Bridges. Ball against Kuminga. Just 5 on the clock. Ball ventures inside and converts.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Here's Curry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Assist from
Curry's got his second basket.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Jimmy Butler.
Moses Moody.
What's up, David?
Warriors trail by 5. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Guarding Steph is difficult, and it's exhausting.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. And the Warriors making a change here. And so Curry nails both of them.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table. If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Lamelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. What a game from deep, making 5 trays. We'll be right back after this word.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan at court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
They're hitting their threes, but no guarantee that that continues. If I'm them, I'm coming out the second half with even more attack.
See, this is why you should be coaching, Jet. And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Lamelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Moses Moody out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Post in at the center position. Charlotte leading by 3. You know, Richard, the Warriors have the 3rd most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in 47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry at 75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty.
Ball looks over the floor. 1:43 left in the 3rd quarter. Over Moody, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. Ball's got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, terrific work from the mid-range. Ball has an impressive feel when to take these shots.
And the Warriors making a change here. But Jimsky's checked in.
Warriors substitution, number 2, Brandon Podensky.
Butler with the ball. No made baskets yet. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you, Brian.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. Curry against Ball. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Melo knocking down a 3.
Fearless from beyond the arc. Lamelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Curry passes to Moody. Here's Podziemski. Nails the 16-footer.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the 2nd half. With the step back. Ball way outside. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors trailing. Jimmy Butler on the attack. And here's Curry for 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
Throughout the 2nd half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Ball outside. From deep 3-point land. No luck on that one. Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Oh my, Lamelo, that ball was in the air for a long time.
Butler can't get the 3. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Ball fires. Can't hit it. The Warriors trailing. Butler. The 3 dropped in by Jimmy Butler.
If you're defending Butler, you throw up your hands when he makes a pull-up. It's just not fair.
Ball fires. The 3 ball is down.
This is rapid fire. Back-to-back triples. Momentum swinging wildly.
Knocked away. Ball with a steal. 1:46 left in the 4th. Let's loose for 3. The 3 is in.
Sweet shot right there from Ball. A multi-talented offensive weapon.
Curry against Ball. From deep. Oh, it's off.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Six on the shot clock. Tries it from 16. Oh, Green rips down the board.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
ball left side. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ball. The long three. Oh, no good. Outside Moody. Money from three.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Ball fires. Good. Another from three.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
They're such a threat to score. The defense can focus too much on Butler, and he found the open man with ease. Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a two-possession game.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Connect!
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And that's an intentional foul.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Stephen Curry! It's money from deep.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
And so it's the Hornets who come out on top here. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allen.